GoPro, play video. This turns into something in there magically. Turns into that delicious.
Boliver ferry. It's just part of the highway system, and so it's free, and you just pull up and wait in a very long line and get on the ferry and go over to Bolivar Island. We're going to be staying at a free campsite over there, just like we stayed at Magnolia Beach, I hope, if there's any space. And then we'll come back on the ferry either later today or tomorrow and do some fun things in Galveston.
It's a gator you and I are running.
No, it's a fish. It's a big fish.
came right at me. The beach life had left lots of salt and sand on everything we owned, so before we left town we spent an hour at the car wash, washing all the grit down the drain.
Good morning. We are headed north from the beach. We had to give up the beach life, the beach bum life, and start heading our way back towards Oklahoma City area.
Yep.
Where we're going to be while Megan has the baby. So we thought we'd take a few days, and actually one of the things we've been working on is looking for trucks.
Need a new truck.
Yeah.
We sold our truck when we left Colorado, and we need a truck for the property. So
we've been on Craigslist and a couple other things and kind of looking for trucks, and decided we found one that was in the Dallas area, and we were going to stop today and look at it. So last night we stayed at a rest stop just south of Dallas. Well, overnight our baby got sick. She has a tummy sickness, and so we decided to go ahead and look for a campground just so that we can do laundry and have hookups and things. She's doing okay now, but we imagine, as most sicknesses do in a big family, it will pass around. So we're probably going to spend a day or two, just depending, here in the Dallas area at a campground. KOA probably.
yeah, sounds like it. And the truck is a non-starter. We did some reading on that engine and that model year, and it's a complete dud. So we're not even going to look at that truck.
Yeah, which is a bummer because we were excited,
Oh, it's such a cool truck.
Yeah, to start looking at these kind of things, but there's plenty of time. We just know we need a four-wheel drive, and the truck we sold before we left was not a four-wheel drive, so it's not something we could have used had we kept it, but
Right.
we still need a four-wheel drive. So we'll be on the lookout, and we have many months to go before we need it, but that gives us an opportunity to really find a good deal, hopefully. So we'll keep looking.
Yeah, it's fun to look at them, but it's frustrating because they're all over the place, and until you see them and drive them, you don't really know what you're getting into.
It's true.
Other exciting news, we upgraded our camera to a GoPro. So you're looking at a dash-mounted GoPro. Don't know how it's going to turn out. Kind of don't like the wide-angle lens, but we're just kind of testing it out to see how it
We may
works.
just have to get used to it,
Maybe.
We're just not used to it, so we'll see.
We'll see, and the other thing is we're hoping it does better audio quality.
Yeah,
'Cause a
our
lot of
audio was
times,
bad, I know,
Our audio is not
sorry.
very good in the car. So we'll see how well this does.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about the 3 humiliating things that happened to me while we were leaving the beach?
No.
Okay, so the first one was, we found these oranges,
Okay.
and they were there at the campsite when we got there.
Yeah. Found them?
Gabe found them. They were highly suspect. We're not going to eat these oranges.
Right.
But we played with them for 4 days. The kids used them for part of their sand sculptures, and Micah made a game where he played bowling with them.
Right, yeah, that was fun.
As we're leaving, I like to make sure we clean up our site. I want to leave those oranges there.
Yeah.
I also don't like to throw away things that are round and full of juice.
Okay.
So I have this little baseball bat that I use for checking tire pressure and for knocking the dirt off of rugs. So this is going to go together. So up goes the orange, around comes the bat, and you would think that the orange would kind of hit and go that way. But instead what happens is a plume of orange juice remains here and then blows into your face. So I have orange in my beard and stickiness everywhere. Gabe you even got some from a distance. So that went everywhere. That was issue
Well,
number 1.
especially after being played with for that long,
Yes.
it had to be completely mush
Very
inside.
soft oranges. Okay, the number 2 was I'm running around with bare feet in the sand because I wasn't ready to commit to putting on my shoes and getting on with the day.
Right.
But we need to back the trailer up. So I went in and I backed the trailer a little bit, and I pushed the parking brake down, and Gabe needed it moved a little bit, so I moved around. Anyway, Gabe says back up a little bit, so I reached down and I pulled the release for the parking brake, and sand is catapulted directly into my face, and I ate sand. Because I don't know, some cars the little lever is kind of down, so it doesn't just smack you. Well, this just throws sand right in your face. That was number 2. And the third and most exciting thing that happened to me was on the ferry coming back across restroom. So you have to visualize this entire situation because it's really small.
Okay.
And I apologize because when you visualize it, I have my pants down. So I am done.
That's just scary, right?
I'm done and ready to leave. I stand up and my phone falls out of my pocket
Oh no.
onto the floor of the ferry,
good.
just on the floor of the ferry. And so I have to make a decision. Do I pull my pants up or do I get my phone off the floor of the ferry, which is kind of a 5-second rule type thing.
Right.
So I quickly spin around, I reach down, I get the phone, and this is where I learned that this very small bathroom is equipped with a motion-sensitive hand dryer, which welcomed me with a warm burst of air in a direction that I was not protected from. It was exciting.
You've had an event-filled week.
That was all one morning.
Oh my goodness. What am I going to do with you?
Keep my pants off. I guess.
Apparently, keep your pants on.
That was hard. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. My hands are frozen.